guys, it's Klaus. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you've had a great yesterday, because now it's today, and you get to start again. You get to see another video. Isn't it exciting? How many of you went out and bought the Sherman DC Firefly? Well, old Islander from the meme clan. Nice meme. He bought himself one. And this, I think, is his first game. And we're just going to have fun today. We're going to actually watch him. He did his homework. I did a video a little while ago called Buyer Beware, where I kind of talked about premium tanks and to not get sucked into rushing out and buying every single one because all the hoopla and the advertising. Because some of them are crap and some of them are good. And some of them will not fit your playstyle and some of them will. And some of them you may want because you like a particular nation and you want a crew trainer, and on and on and on. You can watch that video if you want, but that's not what this video is about. This guy did his homework and he said, I want to buy this particular one. And it's a good crew trainer for him, and he has the British medium line going in his garage. He's got a lot of those, so this is his perfect choice. He did his homework, he got it, and he's completely a satisfied customer so far. Anyway, he's only played a few games. I think this is his first one, and he loves it. I don't know, maybe he hasn't played the American, the Easy 8 or the Jumbo or those tanks with similar attributes. Maybe he has, I don't know, but this seems to work for him. Oh, he almost shot his teammate there. Good job there. You always want to pull out in front of, well, I guess that guy's playing the corner too. But the guys that always want to take point on the corner, you don't have to go right and put your face in front of the enemy so they can shoot you. Old Islander here is a little smarter. He's a little bit further back. See, he makes himself a small target. He takes a shot and pulls back. Let the teammates go out there and stick their face out. But somehow none of them are getting hit. I don't know what's going on here. But anyways, the point is he's enjoying this Sherman Firefly, and this is, I think, his first game, and he's going to have a great game. Let's watch it here. He's gone to the corner, and he's taken some shots, and now he's kind of getting pushed. No, they're just rubbing. It's an M3 Lee. What's the M3 Lee even going to do? Like, can he even wedge himself around the corner to point his gun at anyone? I don't know. There he goes. There goes the M3 Lee. He's coming around the corner, and he's going to point his gun. Oh, he's rubbed the M3 Lee by mistake. The M3 Lee has to expose his whole tank because the gun is on the right side. Oh man, this is not a good spot for an M3 Lee. Okay, buddy, if you own an M3 Lee and you get this map, don't come to this spot. His gun's on the wrong side. If he spawned on the other side of the map, this might be a good corner to be on because your gun could poke around. So I got that right. Is his gun on the right side? You see what I'm saying? If he was on the other side of the map, then he could hide most of his tank and poke the little gun. Anyways, M3 Lee. What are you gonna? Most people just play it on their way to something bigger and better, or just can't wait to get rid of it. But it's a good tank. It has a good gun with high DPM. You know how to use it. Yaga! Sherman Firefly. He has moved back now because it's too crowded there, and he's gonna take shots. And got him! And he's got another one. Way to go, buddy. And you don't have to be guns shoot far. Here's a little let's learn something in this video anyways, and watch him have a great game. You don't have to be face to face with the enemies to shoot them. All that means is that they see you and you see them, and you will exchange fire. And sometimes if you're a little bit better, you can be hauled down better and poke better, and they'll miss. But it's you know, it's kind of it's a brawl, but your gun could shoot far. So sometimes all you need is one of your teammates to be close and keep them lit, and if he's smart enough, he'll stay alive and not poke into their aimed guns. And you can back off like old Islander did here, and from a farther range where the enemy's not focusing you, you can take your time and you can aim better, and you can get the kills and get the damage. So don't always just having 5 or 6 teammates right at point fighting is not I mean, it looks good, it's exciting, but it's not always the best thing. Sometimes retreating and doing this is more effective. And look at this thing just shooting. It's, yeah, he likes it. It's got the DPM, and holy shit. Enemy armor destroyed. Well, that was a nice meme. Well, you know what I gotta say, if you're into the British medium line, there is the Cromwell B, which is a fantastic premium tank, tier 6, and now there's this. So you've kind of got two different play styles, because this plays differently, obviously, than the Cromwell B. It's not as fast. I think this gun is more accurate and has better soft stat. The Cromwell B gun, the shot arcs up in the air and lobs over, and unless you're fully aimed, is just dreadful on the move. Whereas this thing seems to be just hitting, even when he's not fully aimed. He's just whipping that turret around, and it aims quickly. I'm just watching. We're not going over the stats. This is just, look, we're watching reality here. See, it does not take a long time to aim. See that? Watch, he's moving and now stops, and look at that aiming circle. Just zooms down. Like, yeah, that's reality. Okay, we're watching reality. You can read the stats, and I'm not going to go through the stats. You can do that yourself, or watch someone that will drone on and tell you the stats in another video. But what I like to do is look at reality, because the stats are just numbers, and reality is what actually happens. And there's these things called secret stats that just negate the stats, and there's penalties applied while your tank is traversing, and while your turret is traversing, and while you're moving, so that your real aim time, if you poke a corner, and let's say you're coming around the corner and you poke, and so your turret's moving slightly, your hull's moving slightly, your real aim time is going to be nothing like what the stats is. So you just poke, enemy armor destroyed. Like, you try and do that with a tank with really bad soft stats, and your aiming circle might be the size of the map while you're doing that. And those are the soft stats that kill you. In reality, during practice, while in game situations, you know, in combat situations when you're moving, the stats mean nothing. You have to actually watch or try it and get a feel for it. Now, Unicoms, and we're going to learn something here. Unicoms, really good players, realize this, and they adjust their gameplay as following. When you come around a corner, he may not do it here, but they adjust their tank and their turret so that they already are aimed at like this. So they're already aimed at what they're going to shoot at, you see? So there's no turret rotation and there's no hull rotation when they poke the corner, thus negating those soft stats. You understand what I'm saying? So your tank the soft stats may be really bad, your aiming stats, so that if you come around the corner turning with your turret turning, you know, maybe you were looking up in the air. You see these people play that their turrets are moving everywhere, so when you watch the video you get dizzy because they're zooming in, zooming out, looking all over the place. And they're not really thinking that makes a difference, but it makes a huge difference, because when you watch some of the great players, they get in one mode like this, you know, this third person mode like this, and they don't change, and they don't wiggle the mouse around and look around frantically. They mindfully watch the center marker, the white dot in the middle, and they put the center marker on the potential targets they have. So when they come around the corner, they angle their tank the way they want it, they face the turret in the direction they want it to be, and they place that central marker, the white dot, on the target. They poke around the corner, and by doing that, they have not moved their hull or their turret, so they're not hit with any secret soft stat corrections. And it seems like, oh, they just aimed and they could shoot right away. How did they do that? You know, I play my KV2 and I come around the corner and I can't hit anything. Well, that's because you're waving the gun barrel around and moving your turret and turning your tank, and you're hit with all the soft stat corrections, and your aiming circle is the size of a Kentucky. Right? Whereas a Unicom comes around the corner, it's not traversed his hull, does not traverse his turret. He's got the aim dot exactly at the enemy. When he pokes around, his aiming circle is almost already fully aimed. So there you go. Try that. I'm not sure if that is specifically relevant to this tank, although I've noticed old Islander doing it in this game. And try it yourself. Mindfully make a point of doing that when you're playing a tank that has really poor aim time. When you're poking corners or coming around corners. Okay, I'm not going to repeat it, but what I've said, try it. And you'd be surprised at the difference. And some people, will call really good players, oh, you're using a hack. My tank takes 6 seconds to aim, and you snap me. Well, no, they know what they're doing, and they've negated the negatives in the stats by adjusting their playstyle. So think about it, and let's there you go. Well, that helps when the enemies are kind of muppets. All right, let's watch this guy in action here. Look at this. Boom. Oh, it's about. Oh, he's got. Why is it when we ding them? What the hell does ding mean? All right, the guy's on the move. Can he still? He's missing. He is missing. This guy's gonna run away. You can run, but you can't hide. Oh, look at this. He's snapping them in now. And this thing, look at it. It aims really well. This looks like a sniper. This is a sniping beast. And oh. Come on, you can do it. Look at that. Gotcha! Well done, Islander. Nice meme. Nice meme. An ace tanker. Look at these medals. Nicely done, buddy. And way on top. Lots of zeros on his team. Amazing, actually. Look at the XP. Wow, that was amazing. He took 48 shots, made credits, and look at this. Look what he wrote on the title of his video here. This did not feel fair. Well, you just bought the thing, and it feels pretty good. It's going to feel great when you're top tier. And it's going to feel like shit when you're bottom tier. Unless you're a really good player, and then when you're bottom tier, you're going to use skill and adjust your gameplay and still do well. Because that's just how the game works. So do your homework. Buy the premium tanks that really suit your play style and are of the nations you wish to crew skill up your cruise. And Islander, I'm glad you're enjoying your new premium tank there. And everybody else, thanks for watching.